So, Julio, tell me about what you're up to these days. It sounds like you have a lot of exciting things going on.
Yeah, right now we're doing press for the fourth and final season of On My Block, which comes out October 4th. So this whole month has been a little bit, up and down with media press and, getting the word out there because it's a fantastic season. Outside of that, hustling like everybody else, like every other actor auditioning for that next job. But, also working close with some Chicano writers to come up with some fantastic stories and show who we are now as Latinos and specifically Mexican Americans. Speaking for myself, because I can't speak for the entire masses, but I think I can represent my own sliver, and see show us in a new light in honoring our heritage, but showing us who we are today in this century, in this decade.
Beautiful. And for those of people that are not familiar with On My Block, how would you describe your character?
Uh, Powerful and loyal to a fault.
Yes, I like that. That's how I would describe your character too. It's incredible. And
Yeah.
what can we, without giving too much away, how would you describe what's going to happen this season with your character?
I think that he's going to, I know it sounds strange, but for the first time, be a little bit more selfish. He's going to stop worrying about, his idea of loyalty and or change his idea of what loyalty is and to who that loyalty but it belongs. We see him really take something for himself and say, I can't worry about other people's safety and happiness. I need to worry about mine because everything that at least the way that I've been doing it up to this point, has been toxic and has not turned out the way that he thought it was going to turn out.
Gotcha. And since you've been on the show for the past few seasons, tell me how you think your characters evolved.
Immensely, we see him come out of jail. This, aspiring veterano, and he wants to pretty much pick up where he left off, but now at a different status level. And he really thinks that he can reform in a way the streets to fit his idea of how to follow a certain code. And then we see him realize how much of the deadly game, but a game nonetheless. What he's been doing is the whole time, and what his father told him this previous season of they're not going to love you back. Streets ain't going to love you back. And I think he takes that into consideration and really holds it close to his heart. And he evolves and he starts to become the adult that he always, or at least his father always wanted him to be.
Incredible. I'm so excited for Monday to see how things go. And oh, I can't believe it's ending. It's gonna make me cry because it's such a wonderful, beautiful show to watch. And I'm just gonna
Yeah.
cry when it ends.
I think a lot of people will.
Yeah, yeah. It's just so. And what would you say was your favorite part about being on the show?
The cast. Yeah, I've been on a couple of things now, and I usually get along great with everyone that I work with, but this cast was particularly, we came up together. This was all our first big thing that we did, and we really fed off of each other's energy, and we say this all the time, but it's true. We're family. Outside of this, we support each other's work, and and we bug each other with like, hey man, I got no food. Can I come over to your house and cook real quick? It's like, yeah, all right, come on over, Brett.
Aw.
And I think that the fans, that's what they respond to when they see these chemistries on screen. Obviously, they're crafted and aimed to what the writers are putting on the page, but the chemistry is real. The connection, the love that these people have, is absolutely real.
It's a beautiful thing. And what's next for you? Are you allowed to say that?
Look, like I said, again, hustling, auditioning for that next big thing, but also working with, like I said, some fantastic up and coming Chicano writers. I call them Chicano, but really, Latino writers. Like I said, are exploring a different way of showing our history and our lineage, and and where we want to see ourselves in the future.
Very nice. And what would be your dream role to have if you have any role?
Wow. The next one. No, I think one where you absolutely don't know that it's me. You know, something that I can really transform myself, and people, it will take them a while before they realize that, oh, Julio Macias played that. What? That's crazy. But I don't know. Also for fun, James Bond, El Zorro.
Yeah, I could definitely see you being some kind of superhero or something. I don't know why you give off
Yeah,
that vibe.
I
Like,
would love to be that too.
yeah, like I see you do like a Batwoman kind of show or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I could definitely see you as one of those people. You would, I think you would be a fantastic in that kind of thing.
I mean, there's already like 3 Latino Ghost Riders, but I'd like to, take a crack at it too.
I think you should. I definitely think you could do it. Like, we're putting it out into the universe right now that this is going to happen for you.
Yep.
And one thing I like asking people I interview is tell me a fun fact about yourself.
A fun fact about myself. I have more Hawaiian shirts than any other item of clothing in my closet.
Very nice. What got you into that style? Because I see you wearing one now and I think it's really
Yeah.
cute.
See, I went to my sister's graduation in college, and my parents, we were having a little bit of a discussion about what, because I didn't bring any suit or anything like that. So I went to a Target, and I got in an argument with my mom, and I was like, I'm just gonna get like the loosest thing, and I just found this Hawaiian shirt, and I felt so comfortable in that shirt that I was like, why am I wearing suits? Why am I wearing fashion that other people think looks good on me when this feels absolutely comfortable in home, at place, at ease? So anytime that I wear a suit, I'm like, I feel really stiff. But anytime I'm wearing Hawaiian, I lay back. I speak Spanish more. I don't know. I get into my vibes.
I love it. I think it's very, very becoming on you and it looks very comfortable. So I'm right
Yeah.
with you there. Goes above everything else, at least in my book.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
And since we're a TV site as well, what are you watching on TV these days?
Uh, Man, me and my wife love The Curse of Oak Island on History Channel, so we're waiting for that to come back. Just like we dig that same hole with them. Let's see, what else am I watching? Mm, what We Do in the Shadows is another hilarious show on Hulu, and Only Murderers in This Building, because
I love it.
yeah, Steve Martin and Martin Short are Martin Short is like, what are you? You're a force of nature. I love you.
And we're throwing out into the universe that you're going to work with him too, because I could definitely see that
Yes,
happening.
please. I would love to.
Maybe we could get you on next season. You could be like a new boyfriend for Selena Gomez's character or something.
Something. So when I saw that guy, he's doing a fantastic job. But I was like, bro, you stole my hairstyle and my earrings. What's up?
Yeah, seriously. That is such a good show. And I like the last episode. I don't know if you watched the episode that came out on
Yeah.
Tuesday. Sign language one. All in
Yes.
sign language. Yeah, my sister has a degree in signing and she does a lot of signs. So it was just so beautiful to see the deaf community being represented.
And on top of that, that they were able to, hold your attention and show you that a show like that, if there were to be a show completely like that, does hold your attention.
Exactly. Exactly. And what would you consider to be your guilty pleasure TV show or movie?
Well, I mean, I just said A Curse of Oak Island.
Yes, yes, yeah.
uh, it's not so much of a guilty pleasure, but I really love goofy out there comedies. Jim Carrey, I came up on him. So anything that he's ever in, like I'll watch all of that. I think that as an actor, I'm gravitated to very interesting and unique characters that break down the psyche of human existence. And so what I consume is completely the opposite of what I'm attracted to. What I consume is just popcorn fluff.
Yeah, that sometimes is the best thing because you get to zone out, relax, and just have a good time.
Absolutely.
Where can we follow you on social media so everyone can see how amazing you are?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram, on Twitter at a Julio Macias. That's it. And yeah, I haven't always been the most active, but I'm getting more on there. I'm throwing things out there, especially more about my work and what I feel people should be gearing towards watching. Not my own personal popcorn fluff, but important work that I think people should be checking out.
Nice. We'll send you a follow. Thank you so much for today, and I can't wait to talk to you again in the future.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.